No, it is not. The crunch one is crazy.
Here we go, folks. One of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the one and only Autzen Stadium. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the UCLA Bruins, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Oregon Ducks. EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. And the Bruins will kick this away to start us off. Returner looking to make a play here. When he's got some space here. Picks up some blocks. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Oregon. He will score.
You know, teams can go years without an opening kickoff return for a touchdown. It's very rare to start a game, but also the kind of start you dream about, especially when you can do it in front of this home crowd.
BAT is good, so it's 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff will be returned. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He gets loose. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Good job of picking up some big yards for the first down by UCLA. And Chris, boy, they have had some great backs over the years, and this back's living up to it. Think about it. Maurice Jones-Drew, Jonathan Franklin, Skip Hicks, Deshaun Foster, and believe it or not, some people forget about this, but Jackie Robinson, known for his days of playing with the Dodgers, he got it started at UCLA as a running back himself.
To the air. It's Iamaleava. Fires it to the wideout. The pass is intercepted. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
The offense starts with a short field. And the wideout goes in motion. They'll run it here. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. The Ducks hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Play action fake, looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Johnson. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. He got it. The field goal's good. And they add to their lead.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Bringing it out, it's Matthews. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. In the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Handoff heading left. Breaks into the clear. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge, the biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be into that postseason at the end of the year. I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Looking to throw. It's Ucla. Pass rush closing in. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down. Can they keep this drive going? It's 4th down and 6. Wants to throw it. Looking for the wideout. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. They've got it, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Well, this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3. The Bruins will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Handoff here from the shotgun. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down to the 44.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Looking to throw it on first down. Tight end makes the grab. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain sets him up first down at the 33. The Bruins starting a new series here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back, bringing pressure. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. First down sack, pushes the ball back. 2nd down coming up.
Boy, you talk about blowing a play up. What a
Okay, you want to see that the wrong day?
That is a big-time loss from the sack. But look at the offense. They're keeping the tempo going. I'm surprised.
The drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's Ucla. Lets it fly to the wide.
This nigga keep being wide open.
Wide open. Look out.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
And the Bruins looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Bears.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's low. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. first play of the drive now. They're backed up at the 12-yard line. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They bring him down right at the 20.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Gets some space around the 30. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. The Ducks will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Okay, here comes the hurry up. This is what they love to do. They get a big gain on the ground, hurry up into position, and go right back at that defense again.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Scanning the field. It's Murphy. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
The clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught in the backfield. It's Moore. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to 30.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. On the move now. Lets it go quickly. The pass ball is incomplete as time expires in the first quarter. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Dropping back. It's Murphy. He's got it with room to run. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
Well, you talk about a huge conversion. That's 3rd and long. It doesn't matter for these guys. They just keep going about their business. Great connection between this quarterback and receiver on that one, and now they're in business.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Bringing it out, it's Matthews. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. He's got his man in the open field. Play moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a 1st down. The Bruins will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Locates the tight end. It's complete. That play moves the ball across midfield to be set up for the first down at the 41. Offense in hurry-up mode.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Getting set. Here's second down. Tailback takes the handoff again. So back-to-back plays, nowhere to run. This defense all over the running back so far.
Tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanted to make an adjustment before this critical down. So 2 runs produce nothing. And now it's 3rd and 10. To throw, it's Ian Maliava. Running out of time in the pocket. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. It's 4th and 10. The offense on the field going for it. And he drops back in the gun. Fires it to the wideout. It's complete. That's enough for a first down.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver is past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
In the red area, it's Johnson. And the defense smothers him for no gain. No huddle here for the offense. Got it again. Putting toward the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Bruins.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
The extra point cuts the lead to 3, 17-14. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team was out there to boot it away. And it's caught from inside the 20. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. On first down, it's play action. Pressure is coming. Now takes a hit, but lets it fly. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking downfield. It's Murphy. He'll take a deep shot here. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Handoff from the shotgun. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I love the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little bit lacking on that one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board on that call.
And the Ducks will look to convert here on 4th down. Fourth down, look at a throw for it. Makes the catch downfield. Ruled down after a solid pickup, but it wasn't enough to convert for the first down. Now the offense is set up with a short field. On 1st and 10, look at a throw. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle made quickly at the 11, but the offense in the red zone now.
Chris, to me, I think the quarterback wanted to get this ball thrown downfield, but good coverage forces him to throw it underneath. But give an assist to the O-line, giving him enough time to be able to evaluate that coverage.
Trying to run it. It's Johnson. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. Looking for a gap. It's Johnson. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Can he make it to the marker? And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, UCLA.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
Extra point try coming now. The extra point is good. The lead is now 4, 21-17. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Riggs. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. They should have left the ball in the end zone. So here we go. First play of the drive. Under 2 minutes before halftime. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. Looking to pass. It's Murphy. Moves out of the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move. Tried to squeeze one in there, but it's incomplete. Second down play coming up for this offense. Motion now from the tight end. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. The pocket breaking down. It's a sack. They trap him inside the 5.
This defense recognized that this offense wanted to throw the football. They pinned their ears back, got into attack mode, and came up with a nice sack.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. You cannot be serious. This coach is going to go for it. Backed up to his own end zone. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Looking for his back. It's a 4th down stop. The offense will take over in plus territory.
Listen, I get it. I know you trust your offense, and maybe this is something you thought about all week in these situations, but when it's on your side of the field like this, you got to give it a second thought, because now your defense is already playing with their backs against the wall.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught near the goal line. And he will score. Touchdown, Bears.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
And the point after is right down the middle. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Turns on the speed. Still going. It's a foot race. Can they catch him? No!
Let's get it. Let me checking my man's speed out, man.
Touchdown.
Chris, when was the last game you saw not only 1, but 2 kickoff returns for a touchdown by the same guy? Unbelievable performance, not only by the return man, but the entire unit setting these returns back for touchdowns.
And they get set now to try the PAT. PAT is good. They still trail, though. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Bringing it out, it's Matthews. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. They started the drive here looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. To throw, it's Iamaleava. He escapes the pocket. Tries the right with a quick throw. What a catch! The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Timeout, UCLA.
Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. First down, looking to throw the football. He's running out of time here. On the move, looking deep down the right side. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Trying it on.
So we back with another one again. A crazy football Saturday. Took me a while to get this video out, but I had 4 games planned this day, but the weather had said otherwise, so I ended up only going to 3. First, I started off 9 o'clock in the morning, White Marsh Park. My man King Lil, gotta go turn into him. That boy is star. Let's look at what he did this week. Check my boy out, team captain, number 4. Yeah, they got jerseys this week. Supposed to be their homecoming jerseys because because their jersey still didn't come in eventually to get together. But first play, they came out, shift into a shotgun. They ain't even moved. They gave my man a screen. Let's see what we do with it. Turn up, shorty. Turn up, shorty. Yeah, Lil. Yeah, Lil. He's gonna make some plays. Here go one of them for y'all. Yeah, Lil. Cut up, cut up, cut up, cut up, cut up, cut up, cut up. I'm not gonna lie. I know I came to see Lil, but this is a hell of a run by Shorty. I had to show y'all. I mean, in the end, number one was the only one who scored for the Bully team, and he had the only touchdown of the game. Pikesville did lose, but Lil still played a pretty solid game. Shorty right here is tough, though. Now, this one was Lil's best run of the game. Put a diabolical move on defender. This was all the footage I got from this game. Tune in next week to see more Lil play. I didn't get to see the twins this week, but I do have some footage and some good updates on them. Here we got good reaction by Cannon. Read the D-man, read his blocks. Pick up a 12-yard game, maybe 15. This boy really growing into a quarterback role last year. He really had to grow into his confidence, but you can tell he playing with a lot of confidence now. Look at this throw. Actually putting it only where his receiver can get it. Great pass, great catch. I see you, Cannon. Now for game 2.
Start the
Yo,
third
that
with
dude's
the
close,
lead.
man. I'm about to steal
It's
it.
a bold strategy. Now we'll see if it comes back
I'm
to
about to
bite
steal
him.
it, motherfucker. Something told me to put it in my playbook because I played in this other league. I played the nigga where you played Georgia, who you put out. He put me out the playoffs, and something told me fucking download the dude's clothes because he couldn't stop it against
They
me.
try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, the offensive line is completely occupied with that defensive front. That freed up that linebacker to shoot right through that gap and blow up the ball carrier. What a play.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Powers through. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Quick throw over the middle. Oh, he makes the catch. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
This guy's been such a big factor in this game. Already a couple touchdowns. Now they need the first down. They dial him up again, and he delivers.
To the air. It's Iamaleava. On the move now. Looking for the end zone. Has a lead. Touchdown, Bruins. Still no answer for this offense. What a weapon for this offense. A quarterback who can flash the speed and finish a touchdown drive just like that.
How about being the defensive coordinator? You've got everything covered. You make the right call. And all of a sudden, this guy is so athletic and so gifted with his ability to improv, you can't contain him. You better come up with another scheme, and you better put 2 or 3 defenders on this quarterback.
Fielded in the end zone. It's low. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's second down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take a lead in this game at some point.
They'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Ducks will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy? Make sure he doesn't get hurt. And that's exactly what he did on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and then pick up the first down.
Back to throw. It's Murphy. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. And the Ducks pick up enough yardage for a first down.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Second down after that run on the previous play. It's a shotgun run call, and they'll stop him short of the line to gain. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Takes the handoff. It's Hill. To be brought down at the 46, good enough for a first down.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. They rely on Old Reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Well, that was lightning fast incompletion. He got it, he threw it, and it fell to the ground.
Incompletion sets up a second down. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
The Ducks begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quick throw to the left. Oh, what a grab! Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
The Ducks will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Nowhere to run up the middle. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Scanning the field. It's Murphy. Looking to the end zone. Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. He's got to shake that off now. It's 3rd down coming up.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
3rd down and goal for the offense. Tight end goes in motion. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close inside the 3-yard line, you've got to come away here with a touchdown.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. Here's the first play of the drive. He started at the 28. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. Trying to create here on the move.
Thank you.
And it's intercepted as he threw it back across his body that time.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? First down and more. He's still running. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Really nice run by the back, but I want to give credit to the offensive line there. They were able to pave the way for the first down.
One explosive play has this offense set up just outside the red zone now with a first down. Play action here on first down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
That sack sets up a 2nd down and long. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
Moves out of the pocket. Touchdown, Oregon. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Now they'll go for a 2-point conversion. And he makes the grab in the end zone. The conversion works. The game is now tied. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's Matthews. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. To throw, it's Iamaleava. He escapes the pocket. They'll try a pass here. And the junior quarterback inaccurate that time. Threw up behind the receiver.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
So 2nd and 10 here as they try to stay out of 3rd and long here in this tie game in the 3rd quarter.
flag, ref.
He's got it in the open. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The Bruins come to the line in the hurry-up.
Chris, how about the accuracy here by this quarterback to pick up the first down? And, man, UCLA has had some great play at quarterback. DTR, who just left recently, going back to Cade McNown, and, of course, Troy Aikman, one of the best to ever play the game.
Looking to pass here on second down. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Defense able to bring him down to wrap up the third quarter of play. Let's see how this fourth quarter unfolds. Everything to play for here for both teams. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Looking for some space. It's Johnson. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Second down after that previous play.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again. Undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Back to pass. It's Iamaleava. Short connection to the tight end here. To get it down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that first down marker. And now we've got a decision here on fourth down.
Tie ball game late, and they're going for it on fourth down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Flips it with a running back. Can he make the first down? They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32.
That's a pretty good job here by the defense, really, on this fourth down. They took away all his intended receivers. He just checks that down as a last-ditch effort. Give credit to the back for picking up that first down.
Tiny space at the 20. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for 6. Touchdown, UCLA. They jump on top now here in the fourth. Here comes the point after attempt. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start.
81 fucked the whole motion, man.
And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. Receiver in motion now. Using his legs here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
Well, this is why the offensive coordinator trusts his quarterback on these RPOs. He made the right read, was able to pick up some good yards. Now they have a 2nd down and manageable. Wouldn't be surprised if they run that RPO again.
On the ground, it's Hill. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I like the idea of mixing it up from time to time because you can't be too predictable. But the execution was a little bit off on this one. You're going to have to go back to the drawing board.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Movement at the second level of the defense now. Cannot
that's a simple pass,
down,
bro.
4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Dropping back. It's Murphy. Quick throw to his receiver. And the pass is incomplete. A crucial misfire here late in the game. And the ball will turn over on downs. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Chewing clock with the running game. Look out, room to run here. And the Bruins pick up enough to get a first down there. Well, they move the chains on a clutch drive, and that should be good enough. This was a pressure game. They step up and answer it here and secure a big victory in the middle of the season.
Chris, weeks ago, maybe even all the way back to week 1, we circled this game and knew that we had a chance for a major matchup this week. It lived up to that billing. We find out who the better team is and who's able to build that resume as we get closer to the end of the year.
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Caught behind the line. It's Woods.
Wow.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Wow, a big chunk play to pick up the first down. Now, don't get me wrong, he went out of bounds, but by getting that first down, new set of downs, continue to milk that clock and try to get this win.
They're going to run it here.
Like what?
They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up. Well, this has proven to be a fun one for two teams testing each other, showing their quality, and now who's going to make the push down the stretch and emerge with a huge win.
Well, Chris, this is a huge opportunity. Still with the game in balance, who's going to be able to secure this victory, not only to prove they're the better team, but to also show the committee they're deserving of getting the upper hand when it comes to decision time late in the year.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone.
That's a...
Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
He could have put the student.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And he takes this from inside the 5. What a stiff arm. And the return man steps out at the 28. Here's the first play of the drive. It started at 28. Back to pass. It's Murphy. The pass rush closing in. That's incomplete. Even on a 4th down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
2nd down play coming up. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for the wideout. That shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Taking a deep shot here to the right. Catch made for a big game, but the fans are wondering where was that earlier in this football game. They moved the 6, but we're to the line here on 1st down now. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Touchdown, Ducks. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
Well, that's the first step, Chris. They get the touchdown to bring them within 1 score, and now they got to get the ball back. They have to stay focused here. They're going to need a little luck with such little time remaining.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here.
Bounce.
And he safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
Handoff running right. They stop him, but it's a 1st down, and that should be ball game.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And at 1st down, they go right back to him.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. And the jet sweep. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
That's a great job picking up that 1st down here, using the lateral quickness to do so. Well, let's make sure we give the defense some credit here. They didn't let that play go any further, but they do have to be zeroed in because I wouldn't be surprised to see that jet sweep again.
Get down.
The tackle is made, the clock runs out, and that will do it. That's the kind of matchup you hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.